Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Power Rangers Beast Morphers episode 13, Tuba Triumph. So this episode, I liked it. I did like it, but it's stupid. It's stupid as hell. So the episode begins with the Power Rangers at the park having fun. Like 4 of them were tossing a football around. Look at Nate. Nate was one of the Rangers tossing a football. He'll be playing sports now. I'm so proud of him. So yeah, 4 of the Rangers were playing sports. Robbie was sitting on the bench drawing, but he was hiding the fact that he was drawing from the other Rangers though. So yeah, Robbie's on the bench drawing. Then he notices this kid playing the tuba, right? And then some other kids decide to bully the Tuba boy. I don't remember Tuba boy's name, so I'm just gonna call him Tuba boy. So Tuba boy was getting bullied. You know, the kids calling him names. I think one of them even poured a drink down the boy's tuba. Robbie sees all of this unfold and does nothing. Robbie decides not to intervene. He's just watching the boy get bullied. Like, what the fuck, Robbie? Even Troy from Megaforce found time to intervene when people were getting bullied. Like, come on, dude. So yeah, Robbie watches this boy get bullied. When the bullies leave, then Robbie decides to get off his ass and go check on the boy. He was like, hey kid, you alright? You crying? You need a handkerchief? What's going on? Then Tuba boy's like, man, life sucks, man. Like, I just want to play my tuba and not be bothered, but I get bullied, I get called lame, I can't get any bitches. Like, life sucks, you know? And then, you know, as Robbie and the boy are talking, then the boy's like, hey, don't you teach martial arts at the Riptide Gym? Can you teach me how to fuck people up? And Robbie's like, of course I can teach you how to fuck people up, but you can only fuck people up in self-defense. So yeah, Robbie takes this boy under his wing and he starts training him at the Riptide Gym and stuff, and they do all this bonding shit, blah, blah, blah. But to go back to the scene at the park, you know, after the boy got bullied and before Robbie came up to him, the boy actually threw away his tuba. He threw it in the trash. The fuck? Like, who are his parents? He should have got his ass whooped. You done threw away a tuba? Are you fucking kidding? Anyway, the boy threw this away, but this is just a convoluted way so that the villains could get their hands on the tuba and turn it into a monster. The mighty Tubatron to destroy the Rangers once and for all. Yes, yes. So yes, Roxana, she created the Tubatron monster, right? And she also gave the monster one of the data chips so that they could absorb one of the beast powers. It's funny how the villains completely forgot about this plan in the last episode, and now they just remembered, oh yeah, we gotta get the beast powers. But yeah, the name of the game in this episode is to get the Cheetah powers. That's the last power that the villains need, so they gotta get Devin's Speed Force. Yeah, okay. The villains actually did manage to get data on Devin's Cheetah power in this episode, but the Rangers destroyed the data chip after they did so. So the villains are back to square one. They gotta get the data on the Cheetah power again. So back to Robbie and the Cheetah Boys. So, you know, they were training at the Riptide Gym. They were bonding. I think Robbie was trying to teach him how to do the tornado kick, but the boy was struggling with that. And then he was like, all right, let's just take a break. Let's take a break. Why don't you go do something to relax yourself? Do something that you love to do. And the boy was like, well, I used to love to play my tuba, but I threw that away. And I don't know, I guess I can't do that. I'm tired of people making fun of me. And Robbie pretty much, you know, gave him solid advice. It's like, boy, you need to do what you want to do in this life. Like, who cares what other people say? People are always gonna talk, right? You need to do what makes you happy and don't worry about nobody else. Pretty much he was being Bernie Mac from House Party. That's exactly what I thought of. Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it when you're being yourself, fuck them. That's exactly where my mind went to, but I'm black, so yeah, I have to say, I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed the stuff with Robbie and this boy. I tend to like stories where like an older figure is inspiring a younger figure. I don't know why, I just tend to like stories like that. And plus this episode, like I said in my like catching up on all things Power Rangers video, this episode reminds me a lot of Mirror of Regret from season 2 of Power Rangers, and I love Mirror of Regret. I love that episode so much. So this reminds me a lot of it, so that's a good thing. The problem with this episode is how they defeat the villain. Oh my god, it's so dumb. So, Tubatron, right? The Rangers went up against a monster called Tubatron. He has these sonic blasts, right? That, you know, the Rangers are struggling with. Okay. So the Rangers doing battle with Tubatron. They're struggling. The Tuba boy shows up at the fight with his tuba, and he He attacks the monster with the tuba. Like, the monster shoots his sonic beam, the boy starts playing his tuba, and somehow sonic beams are coming out of the boy's tuba, and the two are like having this damn energy Dragon Ball Z beam struggle. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't even... What is this? This is dumb. This is dumb. And as I said in the Catching Up on All Things Power Rangers video, this is dumb even for Power Rangers. Like, why would you do this? Why would you write this? Why? Why? Like, seriously, the last time Power Rangers did something this dumb was when Emma outsang a monster whose sonic power could be heard throughout the entire planet. Emma outsung a monster that was that fucking loud. Okay, that fucking loud. She had nothing amplifying her voice. She didn't even have a damn microphone. But she outsung a monster who was hurting the entire planet with his noise. This is just as dumb. And I'm upset. I am tired of Power Rangers doing stupid stuff like this because it's so easy to avoid, but you keep doing it. I don't understand. It just makes me want to relive the glory days because Lost Galaxy had a similar episode like this, as I also mentioned in the Catching Up on All Things Power Rangers video. Oh my god. But yes, the Lost Galaxy had an episode like this. And you know what they did to beat that monster? They built a device to compete with his sonic beam because that makes sense. This is stupid. A random boy has the ability to compete with a monster. I hate this. And you know what? Mighty Morphin would never. And I say this because so many Power Ranger fans nowadays, they love to clown Mighty Morphin. They love to clown it. And I don't know why. Either it's because they didn't grow up with Mighty Morphin, so they don't have the nostalgia that us older people have. Or it's just that they're jealous of the popularity that Mighty Morphin has even today, and they wish that their Nothing favorite seasons had the same respect. So it's just, you know, Mighty Morphin gets a lot of criticism, a lot of judgment nowadays, right? But Mighty Morphin, through all its flaws, would have never done something as stupid as this. And that is why I can't get with everybody always criticizing Mighty Morphin, because Mighty Morphin would never. You know what Mighty Morphin would have did? Billy and Alpha would have made some damn device to compete with a sonic music monster. What the fuck? I'm over here mumbling everything because I'm so upset. Woosah. Woosah. It bothers me because this episode was really enjoyable until that part. Like, that part kind of just like, wow, this is stupid. Like, this is just stupid. This is how they win, you guys. You know, they use sonic beams from a tuba to compete with a monster sonic beams. Whatever, they defeat the monster this way, they defeat a Gigadrone this way. Yeah, they win. But, you know, ignoring that stupidity, I still enjoy the episode for the character moments between Robbie and that boy and whatever. And the boy did inspire Robbie to continue with his passion. Because, you know, Robbie really likes to draw, but he feels like he can't do any fucking thing because of Grid Battle Force and Commander Shaw, aka his mommy. Let me just talk about that real quick. Because there seems to be this thing with Grid Battle Force now and Commander Shaw. It's like Rangers can't have hobbies or something. Like, oh, Rangers are far too busy to be doing like stupid hobbies like playing tuba or, you know, drawing or anything like that. Many Power Rangers have had many hobbies. Robbie himself teaches martial arts. So I'm trying to figure out why drawing is such a bad thing, or if Robbie wanted to play the tuba, why that would be such a bad thing, because that kind of came up in the episode. Whatever. Grid Battle Force can make up whatever rules they want, but when they say this like overbroad, oh, Power Rangers don't have time for hobbies. You mean Grid Battle Force Power Rangers don't have time for hobbies? Like, I don't know, it's nitpicky, but it's like, I'm sorry, there's been too many Rangers for this kind of thing. Whatever. Okay, so that's my review. I feel like I was rambling a lot of places, but I really don't care. So that's my review. I give it a 3 out of 5. I liked it enough, but the stupid beam struggle with a child, no thank you. But yeah, at this point I just want to say that I've seen every episode of Beast Morphers. I've seen it, okay? Every episode, seen them all, including the little clip shows. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm not going to be putting like spoilers in my reviews. I'm still going to be reviewing everything like I'm doing now, like when it comes out in the States. But yeah, I've seen everything. I definitely stand by my critique of episode 11 being the worst. I mean, at that point, I had seen every episode except one, so I was pretty confident that episode 11 was definitely going to be the worst of Beast Morphers. But yeah, I've seen every episode. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And yeah, if you're watching this review, what did you think about episode 13 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was mud? Let me know in a comment if you'd be so kind. Alright, later guys. John out.